Washington says it has made major progress toward crafting a plan to end the war in Ukraine, following high-level talks in Geneva on Sunday. Kyiv also called Sunday's talks productive, hoping for a fair peace deal. Our Seung-jae has more.
The United States says it has made significant progress toward crafting a plan to end the war in Ukraine, following high-level talks in Geneva on Sunday. Washington says momentum is building, even as several sensitive issues remain unresolved. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio led the American delegation in negotiations with senior Ukrainian officials as both sides work to refine a peace proposal first outlined by President Donald Trump. The talks took place amid concerns in Kyiv and across Europe about parts of the U.S.-backed draft, which some allies view as offering major concessions to Russia. Rubio said negotiators had narrowed down outstanding issues within a 28-point draft plan, calling the progress substantial.
We arrived here today with one goal, and the goal was to take, is 28 points or 26 points, depending on which version as it continued to evolve, and try to narrow the ones that were open items. And we have achieved that today in a very substantial way. Now,
he said technical experts from both sides are now working to finalize remaining provisions and that the document could form the basis for a final settlement. Rubio acknowledged, however, that critical questions still need agreement, including the future roles of NATO and the European Union and how to ensure lasting security guarantees for Ukraine. He stressed that none of these issues are impossible to resolve and voiced confidence that the gap between the sides can be closed. Washington hopes a breakthrough can be reached soon. Rubio said the Trump administration aims to finalize an agreement by Thursday. Ukraine gave a similar assessment. Presidential Chief of Staff Andriy Yermak called the first meeting with the American delegation highly productive, saying both sides are working toward a fair and lasting peace. He added that Kyiv will coordinate with European partners in the days ahead and emphasized that the ultimate decision will rest with both presidents. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky said it is positive that Ukraine is engaged in direct dialogue with the U.S. delegation and that there are signs the Trump team is listening.
It is important that we do talk to the Americans, and we are getting signals that President Trump's team is hearing us.
With talks set to continue, Zelensky said Monday will be a busy day as Ukraine continues to defend its interests. Seung-jae, ArirangNews.